some of the questions that I have and stuff like that. But we are live on YouTube, so I'm gonna bless them. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know how I like doing my Sunday evenings. We go live here. I was watching that game, the football game against Dallas and San Fran, but yeah, I don't know if y'all see the turnout so far. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and go live now because it don't seem promising for the Cowboys. But what's going on with everybody? Hope all is well with everyone. I do have a few topics I would like to talk about this evening. A few questions, you know, some stuff you guys maybe are already thinking about or should be thinking about. So hopefully, we can get to talk about that. Corner the Barber, what's going on, man? Hop on real quick. DC Crush, man, what's going on? Cal the Barber, yo. DC Crush in the building, what's good? Shout out from Korea. Yo, yeah, the times that it is over there seems crazy because it's like, how did you even adjust to that? I think for you, it's probably Monday in the morning. I could be wrong though. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a few things, y'all. I got a few questions to ask y'all. I don't know if y'all seen my Instagram story. I recently just put that up. I asked everybody, um, would you still be in business without social media? And this wasn't a tricky question. It was just something, just to have you think. I wasn't coming at nobody or anything like that, but I literally was hoping that your mind started to wander. Like, would I still be in business without social media? And I'm only asking that is because I'm wondering what are your strategies on how to upscale your business, how to get it to a place where it runs on its own and maybe you don't solely rely on just social media, or any avenue. Don't just solely uh rely on word of mouth or ads or whatever like that. Like there's a lot of ways you should be focusing on when it comes to your business. But I was just asking, without social media, would you survive? Yeah, see, DC said it's 11:25 Monday morning. It took some time, but I adjusted. Yeah, yeah. I would have struggled. I would have struggled. But as we are on social media right now, I know that I'm on social media and I'm using this platform to uh, allow my business to elevate in areas that I cannot reach. Social media allows us to connect with people that are anywhere. My man's in Korea right now, so that's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. I definitely think it's not going anywhere. But if you didn't have this connection, if we didn't have this connection, what would your business strategy look like? Like, what would you do if anybody has that? If anybody has an answer for that, I'm curious. And if not, it's okay. If you don't have that just yet, it's okay. But I want you to think about it. I do want you to think about how is your business running. There's a few books that I have been reading, and my mind has been going. I'll probably post them. I'll post them on my IG. So Concise the Barber, just follow me on all platforms. But there's a few books that has my mind just going. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get to a place where my business is really doing what I say it should be doing. Um, Another question that I have for y'all is what goals do you have for next year? We are in October. This is the last quarter, but what do we what are we trying to accomplish for next year? Uh, we definitely should. Well, we should have been thinking about this. I say by July, at least 6 months out, on how you want to structure for 2024. I can tell you guys that I have been doing a lot of back end structure things for my business, and I want it to just be a flow, a nice, smooth, streamline, something that you guys will see uh, be active in 2024. So, what are some of your goals for next year? I know for next year, everything that I'm doing right now, I want it to double. Everything that I'm doing, I want it to double. And and what I mean by that, I mean the success rate of it. I don't want to double my work, my time putting in. I actually want to decrease that by double, but receive double and success rate. So for me, I'm doing and I'm working on things right now um, to get to that place. So write these things out. It's very, very important. It's very, very important to have goals. If you don't have goals, you're just living. You're just living. But you got to have goals. Um, and then the next question I have for y'all. Then after that, we can do a little freestyle, whatever you guys have for me. But this right here, it's not a question, but it is something I call it's called a SWOT analysis. This is something I learned in college. My last year, my marketing class, my teacher, she taught us that we always have to do a SWOT analysis. So what is a SWOT analysis? This is when you look at your business, you got to focus on the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threats. You have to know your strength of your business, the weaknesses of your business, the opportunities of your business, and the threats of your business. And once you do this analysis, you really can start to know exactly where you should be heading. Um, your goals and your vision, everything should be in line with how this analysis turns out. So to me, this is something I feel that even if you don't have everything together, let's just say you just started barbering, you can still do a SWOT analysis. You can still have goals. You can still prep yourself. And if you do that stuff now, I promise you, you'll be a lot further than me, to be honest. So I would say do a SWOT analysis. Like I said, it stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of your business. And I could say that one of the main things that most barbers might have all the same strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Your strength is the more repetition that you do, the better and better you get. The weaknesses is that you might uh, struggle with certain things in a haircut, that other people don't. Some of the opportunities you have, man, you go to these expos, you might see different avenues in the industry that you can really excel in and honestly flourish there. And your threats might be just the competition in a sense. And most of the times your real competition is yourself, so you can really your threat honestly can be you if you don't allow yourself to really stretch and elevate. But some threats could be sometimes your environment, uh, your economy, how things are going in that nature. Not knowing some threats could be like lack of knowledge of the business side of barbering, stuff like that. So you have to really, really get yourself to a place where it's like, all right, look, I'm taking this serious. What are some great things? What are some great things about what I'm doing, and what is not so great about some of the things I'm doing, and where can I work this? So that's what I really had for y'all tonight, this evening. I wanted you guys to see the other side of Concise the Barber. A lot of times, you guys see me just doing product reviews and all this other stuff, but my mind it really goes, in different levels with certain things. So I want y'all to really understand that when I ask this question of would you still be in business without social media, understand that I'm talking about a lot of ways that you can earn money doing what you love and structuring it in a way that it works and it flows. Are you at a place where you are asleep and you're making money? Are you at that place where people are constantly talking about your business because of the value that you give to people? That's the stuff that we have to start thinking about. All right, so we got somebody's goals. 2024 goals are get quicker at cutting, expand my arsenal of haircuts, and get booked. How to barber, that is a great goal. That is a great plan to head into 2024 and to expand my arsenal of haircuts and get booked. So the opportunity of what you just said is the expand my arsenal of haircuts, which means your opportunities is that you have uh the place and time. to invest into learning new different styles of haircuts, which means takes class, and investing in an academy, stuff like that. Like that is a very important part. Uh, One of the weaknesses in getting booked is you focusing on how to get your clientele, marketing. You got to start focusing on stuff like that. Um, Getting quicker at cutting hair, that's going to come with time. So that's one of those goals or visions. I mean, that's one of those goals that's going to just continue to just build day by day. So you doing that, um focusing on those three things, and honestly, some of these things you could put a date to it, because sometimes when you put a date to it, it really excels or elevates you to try to get that thing done. So if you want to expand your arsenal of haircuts, that means that you want to focus on, okay, I'm great with fades, but maybe I need to do some shear work. By March, I need to figure out who has a class and go to that class. That should be you focusing on that part. So that's the opportunity of expanding and stretching yourself. Now, getting booked, I will put a date to some of these things, or I will put in a certain amount of clients, each month, to say, okay, I got 20 clients this month. Next month, let me either get 30 or double it. So that's how that will work. So if I was you, write this down. Everybody sees it. This is live. Make sure you write this down. Put this up somewhere and really execute that goal daily. Okay? So if I was you, Kyle, that's what I would do. Those are some great goals. Those are some great goals. Anybody else? Anybody else has anything else about what I was talking about? What are some goals y'all have, man? Would love to hear them. I'm gonna hop off the live on IG. IG don't want me talking about YouTube, but it's okay because I wasn't even trying to be on that long anyway. But yeah, y'all, what y'all got? What y'all got for me? Anybody else? I know y'all love talking about clippers and trimmers. I know. Let's talk. Let's talk about some next day. What are some next day uh stuff you doing? I'm looking at some online courses. Now, Kyle the Barber, I'll be honest with you. There's a few. There's a few that I know of, two that I really invested in, one I heard of. So you got the Tune 45 Academy. That's, just to be honest, that's a great uh academy to get in. It's very in how can I say this? Like barbers for barbers. You know what I mean? Like they really respect one another, build each other up and stuff like that. Definitely a cool place to look into. Another one that I invested into is the iCut Pro Academy by Todd Bernard. He's in New York. That academy is very personable. It's very investing you in you. Like he wants to see where you're at in your growth. There's haircuts, there's services, there's business. There's a lot in that it really helps you become the better version of yourself in almost in every aspect. Same thing with the 245, of course, but it is just a little bit different. He's I'll say iCut Pro is more isolated. And then another one is the Barber Joshua P. Now, if you want to talk about learning some shear work, that is the class to do. Period. And there's probably some more out there, but those are the three well-known ones that I know of right now. But those are some good online courses. Anybody else? And if not, y'all, we might have an early night. We might have an early night. It's really up to y'all. I'm here for y'all. I really am. Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all right now. My wife over here, she trying to get this content. She trying to get this content for me, and it's cute because she over here moving stuff, shutting doors, trying to get the right angle of the picture. I think it's cute. Well, nah, for real. Like for me, okay, so one of my goals is this. I'll tell you one of my goals. I would say I'm trying to at least read 50 books next year. 50 books next year that's gonna help me physically, mentally, and spiritually. I need all three of those to be accomplished. I need three of those. How are we going to get more people in here? Hey, look, this is how I look at this, Kyle. Y'all can share it, tag it, post it. You know, I appreciate that if you do that. However, I also think about whoever needs to be here will be here. Honestly, I do believe in that. But yeah, you could definitely share or post this anywhere, to be honest. But other than Kyle, because Kyle's out here, he's highly invested in this. Who else has has any goals, any aspirations for next year? What's a personable goal? Like beyond other than business, what is a goal of yours? Like one of my goals is get down 20 pounds and add muscle. That's a personable goal, like a health goal for me. I need to get there, like for real. So it doesn't always have to be, business related, but everything that you kind of invest in will affect your business. Me focusing on my body, my health affects my business, allows me to keep going. So, what are some goals that you have? Anybody else? I feel like Kyle's like that kid that's in class that keeps raising his hands and knows all the answers, and everybody else is just like, I'm just gonna let Kyle do it. But now I appreciate it. I appreciate Kyle invested in my YouTube membership, and I appreciate that. I'll have some more videos. I actually just did one, Kyle. The V fade that you were looking for, uh, like you were talking about. I actually did a video on that. If you didn't check that out, Are you breathing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking
Because
about other things.
I just didn't know if you was breathing or not.
I'm just thinking about other things, and I'm like, no, I don't want that in the shot.
Oh, babe, I don't care about all that.
I really know that you don't. But if I could just, all right, then.
Anybody else? Going once, going twice. And if not, if y'all don't want to talk about this type of stuff, y'all don't have no answers for that. We can talk about barber stuff. We can talk about products. What's a product that's disappointing you? Something that you thought you was like it was going to be great and was like that ain't it. If y'all don't want to talk about goals in business, I don't know if she getting a picture or she doing a video. I don't know if I should stay still.
No, just keep moving. Stop being that on there.
How are we gonna get anybody else? Hold on, y'all, because I forgot to get this. Okay, there we go. Have you used level 3 clay? The clay I have not used. I use their pomade. I use their gel, their pomade, and there's another hold that I use, but not the clay. I have not used that one yet. Hold on, she's showing me some stuff. She's showing me.
Come on.
She's showing me some stuff.
Come on. That's fire.
Yeah, that's dope, baby.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So y'all might see that soon.
I'm about to post it on my story.
You gonna post it on your story?
Yeah.
Dang. She always do that, y'all. She take mad pictures and just leave it up to her stuff. She don't collab with me. She don't add me. She don't partner with me or none of that.
I'll send it to you.
I'm looking into some styling products. Are they solid? They are solid. Um, how can I say this? I like a lot of different styling products from a lot of different companies. And the only reason how I know that I do is because I tested a lot of them out. So 245, they have some styling products, which is dope. There is a product called Statement. I'll be honest, there is that one sells out the most at my shop. And then I have the level three. Every now and then somebody will grab the level three, but the Statement definitely sells out the fastest. I'm just chilling, listening, about to edit some things. Yeah, DC, we need some products, bro. We need some products. You've been living it up in in career, bro. We need some products. But nah, I get it, bro. I get it. The editing grind never stops, and that's real. But DC, what is your 2024 goals, DC? Matter of fact, how long are you there to? That you might like I don't know how that works, being in service. How long are you there to? 'Cause that can last months, years, etc. Oh, you sent it to me?
One of them I did.
Okay, cool.
And I got another one too that I really, really like. This is it right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. So look, I'll be honest with you. Oh my gosh. I'm not see DC, you know how I can post stuff up like this and show the comments? I can't show that comment, DC. I can't I can't show that comment, bro. You s- you funny, man. You funny. But now I was talking to somebody earlier about some products that is coming out, and hopefully I get my hands on them. There's three companies that are coming out with some products that I can't wait. Everybody knows that Babyliss is coming out with the FX ones, um, the original Babyliss Jones. Then you got the low pro versions. Personally, I want to try the low pro, but if I get a chance to get I want the black FX ones, like the FX version. I want the black with the rubber. That'll be the only one I will get. Like it has to be the black with the rubber. I don't want the barbell one without the rubber. It makes no sense. But the low pros, I'm fine with them not having the rubber. I would love to try those. Those look like, yeah. Honestly, I'm curious about the blades on both of them, the power, durability, the battery, of course. I'm curious about all of that. And the next company is uh, Wall has that high vis trimmer. I know y'all probably seen a few people that have it, and they did a video and stuff like that. I mean, it got some talk about it already, but I have to really see it. I have to see it. I have to hold it in my hand. It looked like it might have some weight to it, so I like a little bit of weight. Just being honest, so can't wait. So let me see. DC said I'll be back by May next year, but my goal next year is to go to the Barber Academy. It's very difficult to do while being in service. Yeah. Um, let me see. I know somebody in service that did such thing. DC. Uh, I'll connect him with you. I understand that it's difficult, but I think he figured it out somehow. So yeah. I'm not too hype on FX1 to be honest. It's a remodel Snap FX in my eyes, but I'll see what the reviews look like. Yeah, for me, it's not, and I get what you're saying. To me, it's not internals matter, battery it matters. It's a new blade. Can't wait to try that M1. Sound like an M1 chip for Apple. You know what I mean? Like the M1 uh how what is that called? I don't know. The mold of the blade, how they did all of that. It's blue. So I mean, they got me right. They got me right there. So I just can't wait to see what that look like. Snap FX been out for a minute and they still haven't told us the battery life. Yeah. Um, but see, I didn't really care for the Snap FX. I feel like it was this might sound crazy, but I feel like it was doing too much. It was doing too much out of anything that elevated the Boost Plus was the best versions of the originals. The Snap FX, I really didn't. It was cool, but I just didn't care for it that much. Their OG was like still no, their Boost Plus was like the best version ever, other than that new FX ones. That wall trimming looks ugly. Listen, listen, listen. You ain't had to do the emoji faces, bro. You ain't had to do the emoji faces. It has a unique look. And look, man, I give everybody a shot, bro. Like just being honest. Like it is interesting looking. The blade is definitely different, but that's how I look at it. I look at it as like it just being unique. Like, okay, what made them go this route? You know, so it is different, bro. I ain't gonna say it looks ugly though. You know, I got to have it in my hand and see how well that thing perform because that might change real quick. And DC, please do not laugh at me, bro. But I think if it's a trimmer that's going to treat you well, bro, you don't care what it look like. Don't laugh at that. I figured it out. It just took me some time. Got you. Got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, with the Barber Academy, I got you. That's dope though. But nah, another one. I think another company. I talked about them before. I could be wrong, but I think Formats might have something lined up. I could be wrong though. Think it could be them. No, I know the blade is going ahead, but it look like a giraffe. Look, DC, if you get this, if you get this trimmer, you better put that in the review. You you better put that in the review. 'Cause I can't wait to really see how you do that, how you edit that. My man's funny. Yeah, it is different. I'm wondering how it holds in your hand because that matters too. That matters too. But everybody got something going on right now. I'll be honest, what surprised me the most was the cyborg trimmer. Um, Low key, I use that like if I had no other trimmer, for real, I'll be all right. Just that one trimmer. That one trimmer will last the whole day. Like sometimes I gotta tell myself to put it down. So that's what I'm looking for in these new ones. I'm looking for the new ones to have me feel like that, like, oh man, I can't put these things down. Because it's everything that I like about the trimmer when it comes to the sideboard. There's certain trimmers I like certain things about the trimmer. You get what I'm saying? Like there's certain blades that I like. I like the weight of a trimmer, but not everything else about it. Or I like the sound of it. I like I I like certain things about certain trimmers. But the cyborg is like I like everything about it. There's nothing that I don't like about it. I appreciate Wall finally coming out with something new though, all jokes aside. Facts. Facts, yo. They they trying to be innovative. Now I'll be honest. Will you I okay. So what I'm about to talk about right now is has nothing to do with being innovative, but just getting it right. So sometimes when you get stuff right, it changes the game. And guess who got it right, y'all? Everybody's been talking, they've been talking their talk about Andis for real. Let's be honest. Even I said the only thing Andis got going on right now was the purple magnetic guards and the cool care. Because I was kind of fed up with them when it came to the Revites and that trimmer that leaned back on that phone charger. I don't know what that one was called, but those I'm like, all right, y'all, this can't be. This can't be. But what they did get right was those cordless masters. Those things are quiet. But now that they are quiet, their performance, I'm doing a concise review on the Andis Masters. We gotta talk about it. Some people ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but it is what it is. We talking about something that works and works well. Y'all know I gotta give respect where respect is due. So yeah. Now, of course, all of this stuff matters, price, battery life, all that stuff still matters. It still matters. Don't get me wrong. But if something performs well, it just performs well. So you'll probably be surprised. I'll do a concise review on it. It's almost at the end of the year. I'll do my end of the year video, uh, stuff like that when it comes to everything that I have. So yeah, so it's gonna be some interesting times, y'all. TPOB Gold Cycle Blade. Haven't tried the gold. Wait, I got the black one. I haven't tried the gold one. Haven't tried the gold one, just to be honest. But it's probably no different from the black one. The black one works good. Black one works good. Now, I had that on the X trimmer. So I was experiencing with the X trimmer. I put a few different blades on it, right? And I put the digital gap ambassador DLC blade on it. I don't know why, but the main thing I like about that blade, just being honest, it don't bite and it cuts sharp and it's smooth all at the same time. So I kept that on there. I haven't switched it out yet. I might switch it back just to see if there's any difference. Because sometimes it don't even be anything really different. It's just it's a different blade. So we'll see. Funny thing, I have the gold masters and I did the silver ones, but sold them because they were allowed and kept the gold ones. I'm gonna buy the silver ones this time, the brand new ones. Last were used. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The new ones, the new ones, the new versions of them. If they came out with the new ones back then, I don't I don't know. We'll be having a different conversation about a lot of things. The only things that a lot of people will probably have that they will still be upset about for real, that all the other companies figured out was the battery life. Hands down, battery life. I don't even know what the RPMs are. I don't even I've been using them for like a whole yeah, about a whole week now. I don't even know what the RPMs are. Cause At this point, it don't even matter. It don't matter. Anything that came in my chair, and I said anything, any client that came in my chair and I use those clippers, bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's crazy to me because not once, not once has it clogged, nothing. Man, that joint is like the now y'all gonna laugh when I say this. This is how old I am. I don't know how the Masters did this, but their blades is like that Cutco company that come knock on your door trying to sell them knives. They the sharpest things in the world, but a lot of times people didn't people didn't buy it. But I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but they did something different, y'all. I have the gold ones. I haven't used it yet. It's in the mail and the post office is closed today. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I can't stand when you know you got a product coming and you can't get to it that day. Matter of fact, let me tell you, the other day I done seen a UPS truck right around my corner. And I beep, I was like, excuse me, I was wondering if you had my package. He said, yeah, I might have it, but I have to do these rounds. I'm like, bro, you are right here. The other guy that it was like probably like a year ago. My man stopped, got out of the truck, went in the back, got that joint for me, and says, "Yeah, I got you, bro. I understand. I understand." I gave him a tip, man. He ain't had to do that. But that guy, it's whatever. They start making that UPS money and start acting different. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, any other questions? It's 11 o'clock. I usually do this thing for about a good hour or so. Any other questions? Anything y'all want to talk about? If not, it's okay. It's okay. We'll do this next week. Anybody else got a wife that's like chat GTP like crazy? That's all she know.
No, don't do that. This
That's
idea was organic.
that's all she know. That's all.
This idea the Lord just brought back to me. Don't do that. It wasn't ChatGPT.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do me like that.
Okay. We seen it. We seen the movie Creator. Yeah, she can relate. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm just playing. But now look, y'all. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna sit down um and really get my 5K video uh written out and get that to y'all soon. I got I got everything for it. Now it's ready to do for the video. So stay tuned. I will be doing some things on IG as well. So stay tuned. I have a lot of stuff to give y'all. And honestly, I asked for these care packages. Low key, I'm hating a little bit because it's a little bit too much stuff. I might have to break it up. For 5K, I mean, there's some things that it's like, all right now, I don't know. I don't know. But I'll be fair. I still might just give that person everything. We'll see though. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off on here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for always sharing this time. I know it was one of those evenings where crazy game is on right now. Some Cowboy fans are probably upset and they ain't want to get on their phones because a lot of people calling them. But I get it. I do. I do get it. And y'all getting crushed. It's 42-10. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. We still love y'all. But I appreciate everybody for hopping on. Next week, we'll try to continue to do it again at 10. Lord willing. And yeah, stay in the know, y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the page because you don't want to miss nothing that I'm doing. All right, y'all. Be blessed.